Hey everybody, it's Adam from Gunworks. We haven't done a shop tour in a while, and the crew's gotten a lot bigger and the shop's gotten bigger, so let's go take a look at what's going on at Gunworks. Thanks for coming to Gunworks. We're here in the office. This is half the parts storage and office, so this is our wall of triggers. We just got back from A7, so a bunch of the trigger or other components that would be on this wall haven't been returned yet, but there's normally parts all through the front of the office here. Cat's massive to-do list, legal stuff, because everybody needs legal stuff. We got a water cooler, kind of fancy one. That's actually my favorite purchase ever. Kat's here and she runs the whole office. She kind of makes everything happen. Almost everybody talks to Kat throughout the day. The phone normally rings off the hook. It hasn't been ringing a ton in the last half hour, so we're trying to knock this video out. Once the boys are done with the guns, they come up front to Kat. She double checks that they didn't screw something up, like put the wrong color trigger in your gun. So there's Dustin Sanchez's new Titan SE 9mm with red matching magwell. Super sexy CRN silver with matte silver controls and grip. And just, oh, that gun's awesome. So then the guns get put in bags, we get some mags put in them, and that's partly a test fire rack, partly a shipping rack. All the guns over there are out to a coating company waiting to return. And then we go into the shop so we can build some, where the magic happens, they say. Mason's putting together a brand new gun. We've got this actual really cool, we used to have problems packing the parts and the parts touching each other and shipping in transit to the coating companies. So we developed these foam cases. We actually sell these to other gunsmiths. But everything comes packed in a nice case, pre-cut for what we're doing. Theo is the foreman, shop manager, get stuff done guy. Theo probably works as many hours as anybody here. What are you working on, Theo?
Right now I'm filing the front of the disco rail and deburring the breech face in there, so the next round coming in can slip right in there, nice and smooth.
Right, a bunch of hand work. Some of the difference between what we do and some other folks do is there's a lot of extra hand tuning. That's why it takes us about 20 hours to build a gun. Ryan's over here doing all the manual machining and squaring the guns out. So the barrel fit, any of the cutting that has to happen on the frame or slide. Looks like he's cutting a barrel right now. Super critical, super important. This is actually our slowest spot, so we won't take a bunch of time and slow Ryan down. These guns all just came back from coating, and they're just waiting for somebody to have a free minute to put them together. There's about 3 of us that put the guns together. This cabinet's full of all kinds of fun Super 1911 parts. And now we're coming into the sanding department. Jamie does a lot of the sanding, and Luke does a lot of the sanding. So Luke's here today, Jamie's on vacation. Jamie's also our mag tune guy. Luke, what are you working on?
I've got sandpaper on a millstone here, and I'm taking the machine marks out of the slide. I'm gonna work my way from 240 grit, 320 grit to 400 grit.
So unlike a lot of places, we do this by hand manually, and we go down and clean up the base, even on a gun that's gonna get media blasted. So even though media blast might cover up some of the huge scratches and gouges just from the production of a slide, we're gonna go in and manually remove those, right, Luke?
Yep.
And then you blast it all away and give it the matte finish. If you get polished flats, they just take this one step higher, right, to 400. Awesome. There's some other sanding and prep stuff there. We try to keep all the dirty stuff in one area. Sandblasters here, we keep them behind some rubber so that we don't get that everywhere. Now we're coming into the machining area. So this hoss is paused for just a second, but they're making scope mounts today. So these are from this morning, and these are for the new Trijicon SRO. Brand new, hot off the press, and I think they're making it for a Delta Point right this minute. James isn't in the shop every day, but when he is, he sits at that desk. He does a lot of the programming from home, but James comes in once or twice a week. This hoss is still cutting Titan slide, just finishing up there on the right side. There's a manual mill back there if the guys need to do something real quick. We'll take a pause. There's a bunch of parts here that came off this morning. Those are the new thumb safeties. All finished. They're stainless steel. That's raw, how they're machined. I don't think they've been heat treated yet. They They look like this when they're half done, but each side has been half done. Kind of cool. We do these in a 2-operation process. We're coming into the new space, so we just expanded. We actually had to buy the building to get an extra 800 square feet, so we did. Super cool. This is Todd's area. Todd is my business partner, the magic behind these machines for sure. He does all the R&D, he does the frame to slide fitting, he does all the problem solving. A lot of times if they come in for maintenance or repairs, that's a Todd thing. So a lot on Todd's plate, but this is where it all happens. He does a lot of the prototyping, and the slide to frame fits all on Haas mini mill. Works perfect for little stuff. Upstairs does not exist yet, but there's going to be a staircase on the other wall, and there's 400 square feet on that mezzanine. It'll be an office and a studio and some workbenches. So I'll spend most of my day up there, I think, once we get everything squared away. This big empty space is going to be awesomeness. There's a new machine coming, hopefully tomorrow. And so that machine will land tomorrow, and it'll take a month or so probably to get it all wired up and turned on and ready to go. But we'll have a new machine that'll up some production. And then there's space here for one more machine. And we haven't decided exactly what we're going to buy. So we're going to fill this space. It won't always be a puppy sleeping area. We've got Cameo and Tyson crashed out. It's a little warm today, so they're loving the cold cement floor. And then our pack and ship area is here. Maggie's our newest employee, Wave Maggie. Maggie's gonna do all the emails that come from her for pack and ship, probably starting, or I already have started probably a week ago. So that's super cool. She'll be on top of that. It should speed up our part shipping to 1-day ships. So if you order by 11 o'clock, we'll probably get it out the same day. That's definitely the goal. We were a little slow on that because we had such short staff, but Maggie came in to solve that problem. We also bought a cool new inventory system that we haven't fully established yet, but when we do that, that should also speed up us being able to keep stuff in stock. We got our new Atlas trailer. We just got back from Area 7. Interesting fact, you'll see us mark it under Atlas Racing, and Atlas Speed Shop sometimes, but the trailer says Racing or Speed Shop, so if we're driving through New York, we don't get pulled over because it says Gunworks on the side of the trailer. So this is the Atlas Racing team. Not that we're not racing 1911s. Speed shooting is racing, in my opinion. It's just different. Snowmobiles, dirt bikes, guns. It's just racing. We're trying to go fast and win. So that's the shop. We get another 1,200 square feet in the springtime when someone else's lease is up. So there'll be even more cool stuff coming. And we're here to just grow and get you guys more awesome stuff faster.